One thing's for sure, you always want to get a return on the energy that you put in to your marketing.
I'm Yvette Mayer, and you're about to discover how the human design gates can help you create more engaging content to grow your business. In each episode, we explore a specific gate's unique frequency as a cosmic content code. Let's dive in.
In this episode, we are exploring Gate 28 in human design, which is known as the gate of the game player, although I have also heard it referred to as the gate of struggle. So it definitely comes with a little bit of a challenge in the energy. But the way I like to interpret this one is really thinking about that return on the energy. Some things are going to feel hard. Business and marketing are not easy. If they were, everybody would have a successful 7-8 figure business. That is not the reality, my friend. It is not easy, it is not for the faint-hearted, and it's certainly a personal development journey because you will meet many of your edges as a business owner. For marketing, I refer to the 28 as risk for reward. And you can see how this is going to come through when it comes to your marketing. It's, I am willing to take the risk of putting myself out there, trusting that I will get a return on this energy. But nothing is guaranteed. So this is the spirit of the game player. I am going to share with you 3 cosmic content prompts for Gate 28 to help you create more resonant and relevant content as we transit through the 28 in the sun position of the human design transits, which happens around the 25th of October to the 30th of October each year. But it's also relevant if you happen to have the 28 in a prominent position in your body graph, such as in your personality sun, your personality Mercury, or one of the other key placements in your body graph. So make sure you do stay to the end for that. And also go now, if you haven't already, and hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode in this Cosmic Content Code series. But before we do content prompts, we're going now to get deeper into the energy of the 28 so that you really start to appreciate and understand the full spectrum of its frequency. So I'm going to start with the low and then take you through to the high frequency. So the low frequency of the 28 is purposelessness. This actually is a shadow that prevents you or blocks you from realizing your true purpose in life. And it can make you feel or even fear that your life isn't worth anything because of this purposelessness. And this fear is also the thing that can stop you realizing your purpose. It can keep you stuck and not seeing things through. And that is not what we want for you, my friend. And I didn't say this earlier, but the 28 is in the splenic center, which is our center for all things instinct, intuition, well-being, and even survival. And it connects through to the root center. And we often find that the root center has this fear embedded into it. It's the fear that we're not going to get things done or that we're not going to see things through, which you're feeling here in this splenic gate. Now, the high frequency, on the other hand, is totality. It's an invitation to be all of yourself and express yourself fully and to let go of that fear, or to at least acknowledge it and keep moving anyway. In fact, here comes the game player energy. It can be even an appreciation that good things are going to take this challenge, or it's going to bring you through challenge. And there's something almost thrilling about your ability to rise up and succeed. It's kind of like when you know that you've faced those inner demons and you have it in you to thrive beyond your blocks, that you are capable, no matter what the friction, of continuing on. This is the energy of the high frequency of the 28, which in the Gene Keys by Richard Rudd is known as totality. When Richard teaches us about this gift, it's about embracing the whole of pain and the whole of pleasure, appreciating that these need to coexist. Okay, now it's time to explore our 3 cosmic content prompts for Gate 28, which I call Risk for reward. And let me tell you, I am so tuned into these particular prompts that if you're following me, you're going to be experiencing this a lot in my content when this is transiting. So the first cosmic content prompt for Gate 28, Risk for Reward, is inviting you to share when you've taken a risk and gained a reward as a result. How can it help your audience? Is there a way to bring this back to your niche around your audience or potential clients' ability to take a risk, maybe invest in some support to get the rewards of what they desire? Our second cosmic content prompt for Gate 28 is playing on this a little bit more and inviting you to share when you've taken a risk in your specific niche or field or movement. How has it paid off in relation to your success? Oh my goodness, I kind of have to pause here and share something with you. As I record this is the 62nd of 64 gates that I've recorded for this series on the YouTube channel. 62 from 64. Actually, it's the 63rd. After this, there's just one more episode to film in the series. Now, this has been a huge risk financially, energy, time, the whole gamut for me. And there have certainly been times when it felt too much. Like I took on too big of a challenge, that I'd spent too much money on something of this nature. And I have wanted to, true story, cut and run. But there's always been a part of me that would not do that. My sacral is like, no way, we believe in this. We absolutely want this wisdom out there. And even if it hasn't built as quickly, which I had hoped, true story, it is now starting to really gain traction. Now, I wouldn't have this experience and I wouldn't complete the project if I wasn't prepared to not just take the risk, but keep taking the risk. And as I bring this to you now, I couldn't be more proud of this whole project, the team, everybody involved. And I know that it is going to be a huge asset in our business, or in my business, forevermore. So thank you for watching this, and I think this is a beautiful example of how to use this prompt. And our third cosmic content prompt for Gate 28, this one is a little bit deeper and it's a little bit darker, but it can work really well depending on the nature of your business. It's a lot more vulnerable. And this is about loss, because this is the fear state of this gate. It is the fear of death or mortality that comes through in the low frequency of the 28. So it is an opportune energy to explore your relationship with loss and how you've dealt with that. And it could be not loss, it could be facing your own mortality. And what did it teach you? Now, this is also another prompt that speaks so deeply to me as somebody that's been through breast cancer and has absolutely had their life turned upside down by facing my own mortality, but in a really amazing way over the longer term, as it is absolutely the reason that I decided to leave my corporate career and create a business where I felt so much more fulfilled and that I was being of greater service. So it is, in fact, the reason that I'm here today bringing you this Cosmic Content Code series. Speaking of cosmic content codes, oh my goodness, if you haven't gotten your hands on the full 64 cosmic content codes guide, which is a product that you're able to purchase now that comes with every single gate in the system. It has a calendar for when each is moving through the sun transit and content prompts, not just in a guide, but also in a project management system. And you are never going to run out of relevant content ideas when you invest in this again. You can get that through going to the description now, clicking on the link at the top, and trust me, you are going to love it and never ever be scratching your head for what to post or what to share again.